Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. On my way to go pick up my bro. And excuse me if you hear the AC going because we are entering summertime and it is getting a little hot. So excuse the AC blasting in the background. I guess you can consider this like a part two. Because in my last video we discussed Richard Dreyfuss and his really interesting comments in regards to limitations of art and how far can you go, and he was responding to the latest attempt, I guess you could say, for the Oscars to go woke and to do certain things within their organization, and I didn't really touch on that just because it's the Oscars, it's regular practice, but I decided to take a look at it and I just want to make a comment on it because it's a little strange, but it's the Oscars, so it's not really that strange, I guess. In their latest attempt to flag up diversity, the Oscars is deciding to have certain rules in place for the Best Picture nominees, and only the Best Picture nominees. So, not the acting categories, not the directing categories. It's just specifically just the Best Picture nominees, where they're putting these arrangements where you have to meet certain criteria, certain rules in order to be nominated. And it's not at all to do with quality. It has everything to do with what's being presented, who is working on the film. Basically, making a point about race and about gender, and flagging up those stuff, and basically being racist, sexist, all this sort of stuff. That's what it is. They're just deciding to do this because they're trying so hard to be relevant. I mean, we talked about it before. The Oscars as a show is completely irrelevant. There's no importance to the show anymore. Nobody really gives a shit about it. This past Oscars was actually probably their best one in years, and the reason for it is because they didn't do anything. They didn't do any stupid let's remove the categories, let's undermine people, let's have people walk on stage and beat the shit out of people. It's like they didn't do anything stupid like that. They just kept it low-key, tame, and normal for once, and it worked. It was, and also because the nominees that year, there were more mainstream choices, because it seems like the Oscars are kind of leaning more towards that nowadays. And that's what's kind of attracting more people to go watch the shows. But in terms of just a show, it was actually not that bad. It was actually fairly decent because they didn't do nothing. They just kept it normal. So, but now they want to do some more shit. They want to try to be diverse. They want to try to, I guess, just undermine more films and just, make films out as like, oh no, we picked this film because it's a woman's game. We picked this film because it's about the black guy. It's racist, it's sexist, that's what it is, and it's sad that people don't acknowledge that. They think that, oh no, it's totally fine, of course we want that representation and stuff like that, but it's not representation, it's preferential treatment. We've talked about this many times. So there you go, guys. So for next year's Oscars, do not expect the films that are nominated to be nominated because of the quality, because of the fact they're good films. No, it's because one of the films got a woman in it, one of the films got a black guy in it, one of the films got an Asian in it. That's literally why these rules exist. That's why they put these rules in. It has nothing to do with the quality. It has everything to do with diversity and inclusion. Just exclude the white people and all this other people. Whatever happened to just picking stuff because it's good? Now we're in this weird time period where it's like everything has to be judged by gender, and we have to insert politics into certain things. It's like, why can't we just watch something because it's good? You know, or you know, judge some, you know, nominate something because it's good. You know, it's like we're not in that space anymore when it comes to these award shows. I mean, award shows in general are pointless things anyway, but you know, the Oscars at one point did have merit, but now it's just like who the fuck cares, you know? And you know, I gave up on the Oscars a long time ago. I did watch last year's show just because my mom peer pressured me into watching it. Thankfully, it was actually not a bad show, and that show actually showed me that yeah, the Oscars can actually be okay. And you know, that show also showed me it's like that's what I want from the Oscars. I don't want big ass like musical. I mean, they did have their musical numbers and shit like that, but I don't want any like weird arrangements, weird decisions being made. Just keep it as it is, because like just present the awards. That's all anyone cares about. They're not here to watch Lady Gaga sing. They're not here to watch this and that. They're here to just watch, you know, people, you know, put on their cry faces and then saying that how much they value the statue. Like, that's it. That's it. That's all people care about at the end of the day. So, and you know, no, it's about diversity. It's about, you know, being sexist, about being racist. Because it is sexist. It is racist. And people who don't say it is, they're just blind. They're probably liberals. So, because it is blatant. It is absolutely targeted towards those things. You're not being judged by the quality of the work. You're being judged because of two things: because of word of mouth, because of how many times people, you know, talk about your movie, and your race and all that shit. You know, that's what they're judging you on. They're not judging you based on their criteria and how they view things. No. We're judging it because hey, you know, we need to fill a slot somewhere. I mean, do we have a film about the black guys? Like, is there a film about a black dude that people love? Oh yeah, there's that one. Shit, let's put that one in. You know, like, that's kind of the mentality now. It's kind of gross in my opinion. So, but that's my thoughts on the new Oscar requirements and shit like that. It's racist, it's sexist, and but it's the Oscars, you know. So it's just normal practice. They've been doing shit like this for years. They've been trying so hard to force in these diversity rules and, like, you know, undermining other categories and all that other shit. They've been trying to do that shit for years. So this is not anything new, guys. It's just, you know, because of the world we now live in and just how society has been forming, these requirements are now more accepted because of the liberals and all the fucking types of mindsets out there that think that, oh no, this is a great fucking thing for our cause and shit, even though it's specifically targeting us and we are, you know, we're not being valued because we're actually fucking good. It's because of the color of our skin, which again is fucking racism, and also because we got boobs and tits, or, you know, boobs, you know, and asses and, you know, whatever. It's gross. So all the films that will be nominated next year, not based on quality. It's strictly based on these, because that's the rules they're setting up. So yeah. So don't expect the films that they pick to be actually fucking good. It's strictly about who's starring in it, and you know, just making a checklist of all the people. Black people check, women check, Asians check. That's bullshit, and I agree with Richard on that point. Don't agree with on the blackface point, but I definitely agree with him that yeah, these requirements are bullshit. But it's the Oscars. It's just per usual over there. So, but those are my thoughts on that. You guys let me know your thoughts on the whole new Oscar requirements. Do you think that they're, you know, stupid like I do? Seriously, if you don't think that these are racist or sexist in any way, it's blatant to me. But you guys let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think it's racist? Do you guys think it's sexist by these new requirements? If you don't, I would love to hear your point of view. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm here now at school. I'm going to go pick up my bro. And like I said before on the channel, got a lot of topic videos planned just because excuse me, just because my family and I are going through some changes. I'll explain those changes in due time. But until then, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.